YouTube, it is the return. YouTube, it's the return of the selfie stick. You see how I like going back and forth because I can't keep this stupid thing straight. I wanted to pretty much finish off. What was it? Any other like theories or other stuff when it came to the first season of Supergirl. And I looked at my little paper and I realized I'm still missing at least one more thing that I wanted to talk about. And it was, well, actually two things, which was the Supergirl's renewal. It got renewed for season 2. And not only did it get renewed for season 2, because some people who were fans of the show were like worried that it wasn't going to get renewed for season 2. Not only did it get renewed, it got moved to CW. So I wanted to put my thoughts on that, on its renewal and its move to CW. But I also wanted to talk about that freaking cliffhanger season 1 finale. Oh my god. Let's get into that. Actually no, let's get the smaller one out of the way, which is the renewal and the move. What and P.S. Why am I doing this on the selfie stick? Because there is no good surface to put my phone down on. Except for my room, and I kind of don't want to move to my room right now. I kind of need like fresh air in this living room. So yeah, and plus I'm watching I don't know if you can see this. Holy crap. See that? I am watching something on YouTube on my on the living room. And yeah, let's get to the smaller one, the renewal and the move to CW. I'm not gonna lie to you, I was skeptical in general about Supergirl, and it got even worse when I found out that it's not gonna be on CW but the CBS for season 1. So it made me even more skeptic and kind of weary about this series, but I started to fall in love with it over time, and it's like, and then it pretty much left us in that cliffhanger season finale, and I was quite worried because, kind of like Legends of Tomorrow, I didn't know if Supergirl was going to live up to par with Arrow and The Flash, because when it came to this DC superhero shows from Berlanti, which some of us have dubbed Berlantiverse, the first one was Arrow, and that was, again, like I said in the previous video, big shoes to fill. And when The Flash came along, a lot of people were skeptical about that because of how successful Arrow was. And then The Flash ended up being successful with its first season, hence why it got renewed for its second season, and now it got renewed for its third now, because second season just ended. And when Legends of Tomorrow and Supergirl were both announced, a lot of people were already skeptic with Legends of Tomorrow, even though Legends was, going to be on the same network as Arrow and The Flash. And that alone got a lot of people skeptic, and Supergirl just made it worse, because not only were they skeptic about, another solo Berlantiverse DC hero show, this one was on a totally different network. It was on CBS, so obviously they're going to be a little more restricted on certain things, right? And I was questioning it too, but like I said, over time, like with Legends of Tomorrow, I grew to love it. And same goes for Supergirl, not as much as Legends, but I really like the concept. I like how we're getting more in depth with Kara Zor-El. You know what I mean? It's like, everyone knows all these iconic everyone knows freaking Superman, everyone knows freaking Batman, everyone knows Wonder Woman. Some people know Aquaman, some people know Green Lantern, Green Arrow. A lot of people know Green Arrow, especially when Arrow came along. A lot of people know The Flash, even before The Flash show came on. So it's like, it's good to see other superheroes get their, their spotlight. Hence why I liked Legends of Tomorrow and Supergirl, because with Legends, some of these people do need, it's good to get into some background story, with like Hawkgirl and Hawkman at Legends. Firestorm, which is also in Legends. I like the fact that they got into that, and I like the fact that they somewhat got into a more humanity side when it came, and moral code when it came to Captain Cold and Heatwave. And I like the whole White Canary thing, because technically White Canary is in the comic books. Her name is not Sarah Lance, but White Canary is technically in the comics. So I like the fact that they brought their own version of White Canary from the comics, and in a way gave her a new identity, but White Canary making it that name in general, making its first live action, was pretty freaking cool to me. And you know, Vandal Savage, they brought Vandal Savage to live action, which is pretty cool, and I don't remember if I haven't watched that much of Smallville, but maybe Vandal Savage, I think, made an appearance there, I'm not sure. So that's why I'm not saying that this is Vandal Savage's first live action appearance, because I don't remember if he made one in Smallville. He might have, so I'm not gonna say Legends will be his first, because I don't know if he was in Smallville. But I like that they're getting into Kara's backstory. You know, she's not just Superman's little cousin from Krypton, you know. I like that. That's why I was kind of scared when we were nearing the end of season 1 of Supergirl, and there was still no news of any renewal for season 2. And a lot of people are like, oh god, it's not gonna get renewed, and the fact that it's on CBS, and it's like somewhat more restricted than CW, that it's not getting enough fans like Arrow and Flash, obviously, and not even enough fans like Legends to get renewed. And I was scared, because when we were getting toward that end, I was like, maybe because it's on the CBS network that it's not getting as much fans that it should if it was on the CW, and maybe it wasn't going to get renewed. But when I heard that it got renewed, I was really glad. I thought, oh my god, CBS manned up and actually said, you know what, we're gonna renew Supergirl. But when I heard that it wasn't CBS that renewed it, it was CW, because it's officially moved there, I was like, that was glorious. I mean, I'm only guessing because it got such good, what do you call it, the crossover with Flash. It wasn't really a crossover, it was more like the Flash guest starred. But, it got more hyped, it got more recognized because of that. I think mainly because of that crossover. Of course, good people knew about Supergirl, but there were some people who decided not to watch it because, you know, it's on CBS. You know, there are some fans of the CW Berlantiverse with Arrow, the Flash, and even with Legends that didn't watch Supergirl because it wasn't on the CW, right? So of course, when one of their fan-favorited, the Flash, ends up on the show of Supergirl, of course the Flash fans watched that episode mainly to see the Flash, and some of them actually fell in love with Supergirl because they liked the interaction between Flash and Supergirl. I absolutely adored it. So of course, Supergirl ends up gaining a couple more fans because of the Flash crossover. And I think a part of that, the fact that it was so popular, was pretty much what, in my opinion, what set, you know, the Supergirl move to CW in motion. It was the fact that it was so popular with that Flash guest star episode, which was pretty cool. And, what else? Actually, no, that's all. Wow, that's all I had to do with that. Now that it's on CW, there's like more possibilities with crossovers, especially the fact that, you know, the Flash can technically open breaches. And we've seen Cisco can open breaches. We got Barry who could time travel. We've got Cisco that couldn't technically open breaches on his own, and I believe Flash could do it on his own too, if you think about it. Cause we saw on the Flash that Zoom managed to open a breach when remember in that one of the last episodes of season 2 when the first appearance of Black Siren, they used I forgot what they used, but they managed to develop something that knocked out all the Earth 2 metahumans that Zoom brought over. And I forgot what they did, but it required Barry running around and like bouncing off a signal that was like not really deadly, but can harm Earth 2 people. Hence why the entire meta army from Earth 2 that Zoom brought over like got knocked the fuck out, especially like Black Siren. Even Harry got knocked out because he protected his daughter. And when that happened, we saw that Zoom was in pain and he actually managed to develop a breach to escape that sonic whatever thing. So we've seen Zoom open breaches, so I'm pretty damn sure Flash is capable of doing it, considering he's a speedster himself, and we know that he could travel through time, and we saw Cisco open breaches, so it's possible to open breaches to other worlds, you know what I mean? So, the fact that now Supergirl has been moved to CW makes it even more possible for Flash, especially, to have more crossovers with Supergirl. And since, you know, Team Flash and Team Arrow are so damn closely knit, if Team Flash could have crossover with Supergirl, I'm pretty damn sure Arrow can too. Because, you know, Team Arrow and Team Flash are hella tight-knit. And Team Legends, majority of them have come from either the Arrow world or the Flash world. I mean, majority of them came from Flash's TV show. Come on now, I mean, the only people on the Team Legends that came from Team Arrow were Canary and Adam. Ray and Sarah. Everyone else pretty much came from the Flash, if you think about it. Stein was first introduced in Flash. Jax was definitely introduced in Flash. R.I.P. to Captain Cold, but yeah, you first saw him on Flash. Heatwave too. So, and even the Hawks. If you think about it, Hawk Girl, Kendra, she was first introduced in the Flash. I'm not sure about Carter. I know Carter was introduced in a crossover, and I don't know whose crossover he was introduced. It could have been the Flash's. Because you know how when they have crossovers with Flash and Arrow, it starts off on one of the shows and then continues off on the other one? I know that Carter was introduced in a crossover with Flash and Arrow, I just don't know where it started. Where his appearance started, Flash or Arrow's crossover. But anyway, majority of Team Legends came from the Flash. With the exception of maybe like 2 to 3. 2 of them came from Arrow, and Carter, I don't know where the hell you appeared from. But, and I also heard that there's a huge possibility of a 4-show crossover. 4-show! So it's not just Flash, and it's not just Arrow, it's not just Flash and Supergirl, and the possibility of Arrow also. 4 shows. That includes Legends of Tomorrow. The fact that that Legends is included in this really, really well, I wouldn't say rumor. It's not a rumor. It's between a rumor and reality. It's kind of in between. It's like rumor, where it is, and reality. And it has a really good chance. That's all I know. But I know that, you know, we see the Flash and Supergirl crossover. That's already epic. Bringing in Arrow would be freaking awesome. But I'm intrigued on how they're going to bring Legends of Tomorrow in this, if this is actually legitimate. This 4-show crossover is going to be the greatest crossover of all crossovers. And I can't wait how they incorporate Legends into this, because obviously we've seen the incorporation with Supergirl and Flash. We've seen incorporations of Flash and Arrow. Having Supergirl interact with Team Arrow, that's going to be interesting. And I'm actually curious what kind of storyline they're going to bring when they're bringing Team Legends into this too. So the whole time traveling effect, we got time travel from Team Legends. We've got traveling to different Earths with the Flash. Supergirl apparently is from a different Earth, opposed to Team Flaro. Legends is in the same Earth as Team Flaro, but they time travel. So this is gonna be quite interesting, in my opinion. But anyway, oh my god, I'm running out of time. This is my how should I say this? This is my thoughts on Supergirl's renewal so basically Supergirl's renewal for season 2, Supergirl's move to the CW network from CBS to the CW network, and also my thoughts about the 4-show crossover for Arrow, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl. Now that all 4 of them are under the same network, it's gonna be epic cool. I just wonder what kind of story they're gonna bring. Can we get the Justice Society, considering we were introduced to our man, Rex Tyler, at the end of Legends? And the fact that we saw the real Jay Garrick in The Flash? I'm just saying, JSA, Justice Society of America, come on, do it!